Okay, I'm going to be the pro wrestler here tonight because I can do that pretty good. Let me just see what I can do. I'm going to channel it. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot, toot. For many years, I've told you, for anyone who's listened, for anyone who's listened to my YouTube, for anyone who follows me on Twitter, and I've been very critical of Barcelona, going back to when they lost to Roma in the Champions League. I said, there's something wrong. Something's not working. And then they would fall again. Even going back to Atletico Madrid, they would fall again in the quarters, the semis, and now the quarters again. And after losing 8-2 to Bayern Munich in these Champions League quarterfinals over one leg, imagine if there was a second leg. One leg, all of the lipstick's gone. There is no hiding that this Barcelona team's a mess. I told you this 3 years ago. Again, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm going to toot my own horn. Because I felt it, I sensed it. I'm American. I'm the soccer OG in the United States, but I'm still American. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do. You know why? Because I watch everything, and I listen, and I look. And I learn to know people. It's the only thing I can do for a profession. It's the only thing I could have done, and here I am. You look at what this team has done in Europe, and the cracks were there plainly to see. Losing to Atletico Madrid in the quarterfinals, okay. Losing to Roma, allowing 3 goals in the second leg of the quarterfinals, getting knocked out. Then the game that should have had all the alarm bells ringing, all the alarm bells should have rang at this day, was losing to Liverpool 4-0 in the second leg at Anfield in the semifinals last year. It was disguised because in the first leg, Messi scored the goal of the century. And then everyone was like, oh, Messi. And then, no. And now, if you didn't see this coming, and I heard some of the pundits, they saw it, but no one told you first. It's over. It should be over for Lionel Messi and Barcelona. And Messi is saying that himself now. Lionel Messi is putting pressure. It's either the board or me. I want to go. And this is the time. I don't know what you could do. It's not like all of a sudden you're going to go from 8-2. Messi, the board leaves. Messi gets a couple new teammates. Bang, you go from 8-2 to winning the Champions League or making a final. It's not going to happen. Messi's 33. He's on the clock. He's got to get out now. That's what he has to do. Now, how that happens, we'll discuss that here. But to show you further evidence about how it's not working, the board's at stake. Josep Bartomeu, you could say it. Maybe it's Gerard Piqué and Lenglet's fault. Gerard Piqué saying this was rock bottom, but it was pretty. If this is rock bottom, I thought it was subterranean because last year was rock bottom. Messi wants Neymar. That's not going to work with those two together. But over the last few years, they've brought in attacking players that were supposed to be a perfect fit for Messi, and none of them worked. Why? These were players that none of us would think are below standard. Ousmane Dembele, who's had his injury issues, obviously, but a non-factor by and large with this club. Philippe Coutinho, who started the Liverpool revival, comes back and he can't get on there. They sell him or to loan him to Bayern Munich, and he scores 2 goals for Bayern against Barcelona. What about World Cup winner Antoine Griezmann? It just doesn't work. Okay, that's their fault. That's the board's fault, getting the wrong people. Would you have not made those signings? Maybe not for that much money, but those are good players. We blame everyone. We'd never blame Messi. And I know he doesn't have to shoulder all the burden, but he's got to shoulder some of it. If this was LeBron James, guess who's getting all the blame? If this is Cristiano Ronaldo, he's getting all the blame. Messi deserves some of it. That's all water under the bridge. Now, he has to get out. They're going to have discussions. He has a $700 million buyout. That's right. $700 million to buy out. Now, no one's going to pay that, even though he's probably close to worth that. But if Messi asked for a transfer, he could have gotten away for free if he did this in May. But obviously, that's why I'm crazy when I look at the Liverpool result. He could have done this for free if he wanted. But he can help Barcelona. He wants to help Barcelona. The best thing is to request a transfer. Barcelona part ways. They're not going to win with Messi. They've got to hit the reset button, get some good young players, start from scratch. Kind of like what Real Madrid did. Do that now. Don't put that off. If it's all about selling shirts at this point, if you don't do that. If you go off and say, we're going to sell shirts, we want to keep Messi. And I understand the appeal of the money. You got to cut now. So where does he go? Does he go to the big candidates here? Manchester City, get reunited with Pep. They could afford him. They'll make a ton of money on Man City shirts globally. He's such a good brand. That's why, I'm saying this out of order, that's why whatever happens has to be Lionel Messi's decision. It has to be about what he wants. If he wants to stay at Barcelona, family life comes first, fine. But if he wants to do something else, this is it. Man City. I think Inter would be the one that would make sense because you already know he works well with Lautaro. That's the guy he wanted to bring to Barcelona. Don't bring it to Barcelona. And I can't imagine he wouldn't work well with Romelu Lukaku. Milan, going there, I think there's that charm for sure. I mean, Man City has that appeal, but Man City is also reeling right now. So Manchester United's mentioned is also, but it seems like it would probably be Man City. I don't think Inter have enough money, but everything you invest, you're going to get back because he is that big. Now, that said, Major League Soccer is swirling a bit with interest, with ratings. No one's really paying attention. I'm a big advocate. I support the league. League MX could be included in this, but I don't think they have what MLS has to provide a huge package. You pay the $300 million for whatever. You pay the transfer. As a league, you bring Messi to this league as long as he wants to get here. The reason he might want to get here is because he said as much to David Beckham. Everyone gets in. This is your gasp to get the attention of America. Whatever it costs. And even if he's not coming to your club, you chip in. This would be the super investment. And maybe he has Lionel Messi and his buddies team, and he brings everyone over. And we call them Team Messi, and they play the Portland Timbers. This is such an exciting development. I'm so excited. But I'm also excited to say I was right, and it's because I'm right all the time is why you should subscribe to the Soccer OG.